Mr. Rick.
And welcome all, and welcome Mr. Barry Peatling to the Barry Peatling Sport Show.
And welcome to you, Colin Sutcliffe, and everybody around the world. It's not a bad sort of a day. Would you put it down to a sort of cool...
cool change came in early.
Cool change, a bit of rain coming this afternoon, but no, it's not a bad sort of a day. Apart from yesterday, it was a very warm day.
It's a very breathable day.
And there's only 56,000 people at the MCG today for the Boxing Day test, but Colin's telling me that it's not a bad crowd for Pakistan.
Yeah, not a bad crowd. A bad crowd for England, or maybe India.
West Indies, South Africa. I reckon there'd be at least 80,000 there today if it was England or South Africa or West Indies, yeah.
Or India.
But anyway, that's who gives a stuff. But
we all care about these things, Barry. These are important things.
3 for 120 at the moment.
So this is just to inform the listeners. Australia versus Pakistan, first day of the Boxing Day test.
Yeah.
Pakistan won the toss and elected to bat.
And they're going along at reasonably slow pace at 3 for 120. But I reckon, I'll give you my early forecast and result of this game. I think Australia will win. It'll go the full distance, I think, this time. The weather's prediction is not too bad the next few days. I think Australia will go the distance and win by about 150 runs. And my mate Stephen Smith's already taken 2 catches too. Today. One of them was disgusting last week, last test. 2 lollipops.
Yeah.
Must be 2 different Stephen Smiths. But those 2 catches today.
He's practiced. He's got his practice in hand.
Fields, when they do that, if they're not captains, not as bad. But when the captain drops 2 sitters last week, they'll forget it.
Tell the viewers.
I'm just telling you, mate, but they'll forget the catch he took as a century in the first test last week.
Which was pretty spectacular.
Anyway.
So we saw, you had a comment on Nathan Lyon?
Yes, when you walked in the front door, I've been watching him. That wicket is turning very smartly at the moment. Generally turns about the 3rd or 4th day, but today he's getting a lot of bounce. I reckon he'll be a match winner in the second innings too. But he's only taken 1 inning.
Taken 1, but looking threatening.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
What's going on here?
Too high. I reckon that they'll go the 5 days, I think.
So it's currently about 3 for 100 or so.
3 for 120.
Yeah, so you reckon the full 5 days, especially if Pakistan make a score?
Well, it's generally a pretty reasonably good flat wicket, and if you've got a couple of spinners, they can get belted around too. You know that, and the score can sort of jump up pretty quick. But I do think the 5 days will go the 5 days.
Especially if they can get Pakistan can get 300 or more in the first innings.
Well, they're going reasonably well at the moment, but I reckon they'll get between 250 and 300. I reckon.
Yeah.
And Australia will go make about another 450, and then I think it might finish up with a draw.
Okay, you're predicting a draw?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think they've got this wicket will suit the Pakis. I think they can. They don't mind a bit of bounce over in Pakistani, wherever they come from.
Yeah.
But I'll be watching it later, and I'll see what happens, what goes on.
Pakistan play all their home games, not even in their country now. They played in Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi, you know where Abu Dhabi is?
Heard of it?
It's in the.
Is that a bad disease?
No, it's in the Middle East. It's in the desert.
Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Oh, that's in Dubai, isn't it?
Dubai.
Yeah.
They play all their home games in Dubai, which is nowhere near Pakistan. So it doesn't really bounce that much there. It's a fairly low.
Why are they?
Wickets.
What's wrong? And they've got the grass.
No one wants to play in Pakistan.
It's not the wickets. It's
terrorism.
Well, I suppose that's pretty common sense, I suppose.
Yeah, so no one wants to go to Pakistan to play cricket. So UAE or the United Arab Emirates have said you can play on our grounds.
What about the cricket board? What are they saying about that?
They said because no one wants to play them in Pakistan.
Well, they should be knocked out of the competition.
No, because of terror. They don't want to be killed.
Well,
no one wants to be killed for cricket.
No, but I'm saying if they've got to play their home games in Abu Dhabi, they might call themselves Abu Dhabi because it's.
Yeah. So the Big Bash, Barry, you've been watching it.
No, I haven't been watching that much. I watched a couple of nights, but I was just going to tell you something about a fella called Andy Mark, and I showed you before I come on air. Come on air today. I said last year I couldn't stand watching him when he was commentating.
Yep.
And of course, last night, or night before,
Yep.
got his head on there, and he's sitting next to the two of the greatest cricketers of all time, Ricky Ponting and Mark Waugh. And this Andy Marr's telling him what's going on about the cricket.
Yep.
And he's got a voice, but I've seen it, a thing in the paper today. I'll read it out to you, all my viewers out there. To save me doing this.
Okay.
This lady from Bournemouth, Patsy McKenzie, writes just into the 50-50. I used to think that Mark Taylor was the worst cricket commentator until I heard Andy Marr calling the T20 Big Bash this week. So there you go.
Wow.
Channel 10, get a life, get rid of him. He's a pain in the left leg, and he annoys me. Otherwise, if he's Mark, there wasn't on last night. Ponting and Mark Waugh, but Mark Howard, I don't think he'll be on tonight. You reckon he'll be on tonight or not?
No, I think they had the 18 on tonight.
Because Mark Howard, Ricky Ponting and Mark Waugh, they are just spot on. And they're all about cricket, but this Andy Marr, he's never played a game of cricket in his life.
So is it his commentary as well? Like
That's in his voice, and he's trying to over-talk when Ponting's saying comments on the game. And this he's got an ugly head too.
Mm.
I mean, he's trying to put his head in and tell him what's going on. Because Ricky, two legends. I mean, if that was me, if I was Ricky, I said, listen, Andy, is there something sweet around the corner here? Go and get a broom or something, okay?
So you two things. He's got an ugly head.
Ugly?
Ugly head.
Yeah.
And he's on our video screen, our TV screens. And he can't talk properly.
No, and he thinks he knows everything about everything. He's never played a game of sport in his life. And he's got a very unattractive head too. Andy Marr, do yourself a favour, and Channel 10 a favour, and me a favour. Resign tonight, or go have a bit of a rest for a couple of years, alright?
So if he wore a paper bag on his head
He'll still be ugly.
and a tennis ball in his mouth, that'd be ideal.
Yeah, that'll do. So, Channel 10, all you promoters and presidents of Channel 10's TV company watching this video, but I think he wasn't on last night. I wouldn't think it would be on tonight.
No, there wasn't any cricket yesterday.
No, last night. Was it last night the game was on?
That was Christmas.
Well, the night before.
Night before.
That's right, but he'll... no, anyway.
We haven't had cricket for 2 weeks.
Get off!
Anyway, he's probably what we call in the business a double bagger. So
what's a double bagger?
A double bagger is he wears a paper bag over his head, and you wear a paper bag over your head in case his paper bag comes off.
So I can't see him. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I've got that over his sister, and of course, this little darling. What's her name again? I might give her a ring later. Patsy McKenzie from Bournemouth. I might know her too.
Well, maybe you give a shout out to Patsy McKenzie. She's on your wavelength.
Well, I just said, if anyone knows Patsy, all my viewers out there around the world and in the state, and if anyone knows Patsy McKenzie from Bournemouth, you never know, Colin.
Yes.
Go and give her a ring and thank her for me for putting in this little note in the 50-50, because I've been going to do this the last 2 years. But I should have got my man here to write in the 50-50, and I would have made a big page, I reckon. Yeah. Anyway, I got that off me.
So with Patsy, if you're out there,
it
might be a perfect love match for Barry.
She might be good looking, yeah.
No, and she's got the same ideas.
Yeah, on the same wavelength.
Yes, this could be it.
Patsy,
she could be the one.
She could be, you never know. But anyway, that's...
You're brought together through your hatred of Andy Marr.
Hey Marr. Yeah. I used to call him Radar. I used to call him Dada when he was on SEN. He's got the flick from SEN.
Yes, that's how
Tony Call, my mate. I'll tell you about him. He had his gallbladder out this week.
My mate, yeah.
Tony Call. He...
Hello, Tony.
What was I saying about...
Tony, yeah. Andrew Marr, Tony.
Andrew Marr, something about his... oh yes, he got the flick off SEN. To the late afternoon when all the old people listened. I remember he used to be on... I used to listen to SEN in early mornings a couple of years ago. And he was like... Till he come on, I dropped right off it. So now he's been promoted to the afternoon. I reckon, Mr. SEN, do yourself a favour, get rid of him off the channel, mate, and you'll get twice as many listeners, because his voice is not too flashy either.
Oh, he's got the worst head and the worst voice.
Yeah, so there's two people here in this room 100% behind me.
One of the worst heads I've seen on television.
Yeah, you couldn't get much
up there with the top 2 or 3 voices I've heard as well.
Yes, his voice goes right. That's why, if he's on commentating tonight, I won't be watching it. I'm telling you.
Boycott. So that leads us to the Cheerios.
Yes, Cheerios. My darling Ning, she's had a bit of a problem with her stomach the last couple of days. God love her, and course, JC, her daughter, and Silas, and Jay, her sons. And of course, JJ, that's her father. He coming over to visit to JC, and of course, Ning doesn't get on too well with the son-in-law. But anyway,
got some tension.
Cheerio to you people. Of course, PH, I rang up PH last week. He's going all right. PH, Sandy and Carlos, how's everything going, PH? You want to give me a ring next week? Bang. Of course, Tony, my first cousin, he's in hospital. He's Tony Cornwall. He's waiting for the get the gallbladder. They've been having a few tests the last few days, but I think his gallbladder might be getting the flick. But give me a ring tonight, Tony. Tell me, he's been in hospital. He rang me from the hospital bed about 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So hopefully
he's okay.
Oh, he's pretty tough. He'll get through it. And so give me a ring tonight, Tony, and tell me what's happening. And
so give us a ring. Hope you get better, Tony. Special hello to you.
He'll come through it. He's a pretty tough boy, and so that's nearly about all.
Just got a little bit of a decision review on the TV. A wicket on the TV. What are they saying? They're saying that it's a court at Bat Pad. And they're reviewing it.
I'll say that's
Pakistan.
That's out.
Not reviewing it. It's not Pakistan reviewing. The umpires are reviewing it.
It's out.
So it's a question of whether he's grasped it or not.
I can see it.
So they're going to the review board and decision, Barry.
He's out. Of course he's out. These umpires must be blind. I can see it from here. It's 100 mile away. But anyway, so that's 3 out for 120. 4 out for 100.
That's Misbah Al-Haq. Too old. Get him off.
Get him off. 4 for 130, is it?
Yeah.
So they'll be out.
That's the latest update.
They'll be out today. All out today. So keep tuned, and that's about all we got for today, Mr. Colin Sutcliffe.
That's it. That's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me, and we'll see you all next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye.